In this video, we're going to make a special Walt Disney 50th anniversary drink, the Shimmer Over the Moon. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. I'm Mark, and this is the Average Meat Channel. Today, we're going to make a real special drink, the Shimmer Over the Moon cocktail. The reason it's special is because it's one of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary cocktails. Now, I'm going to say right out of the gate that I didn't get this recipe from anywhere. What we did is used the classic ratio for cocktails, and we took that and applied it to the ingredients that are in this drink according to Walt Disney World recipes. So I've tried it, I've experimented a little bit, and we have a good tasting drink here. So I think we're probably pretty close to having the correct ratio. We know we have the correct ingredients in order to make a Shimmer Over the Moon. So we're going to start by preparing the glass. Now, when you get Shimmer Over the Moon, it's at a lot of different locations throughout Walt Disney World. The ones that I found online, it's at the Brown Derby Lounge, it's at the Sunshine Day Bar, which is also at Hollywood Studios, the Oasis Canteen, the Animation Bar. So what we're going to do is start by preparing the rim. Now, when you get it at the locations where they have the plastic glasses, it looks like sometimes you get something on the rim, sometimes you don't. So I'm preparing the rim by putting it in a little bit of clear corn syrup, and then we made ourselves some cinnamon sugar. And we just did that by mixing cinnamon 4-to-1 with sugar. 4 parts sugar, 4-to-1. 4 parts sugar and 4 parts cinnamon. And it also indicates in many blogs and different locations that that rim is only prepared on one side. I suppose you have the option of drinking and not getting the sugar and drinking and getting the sugar. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to prepare it on only half of my glass. And then we're going to set this aside. Now, we're not going to shake this cocktail. What I discovered, and I think it's because of the falernum, that when we shake this cocktail, it gets real foamy. It gets a real thick, foamy head. Sometimes you want that. Sometimes you add that egg to a drink, for example, to get foaminess. With this cocktail, all the pictures I've seen, I've never seen it foamy. So we're going to stir it instead of shaking it. So what are we using in this cocktail? We're going to use Old Smokey Moonshine. We're going to use amaretto, falernum. Now, I'm going to say this falernum and amaretto add a lot of sweetness. So this is going to be very syrupy. So you kind of have to be careful of that. If you add too much, it's going to throw the cocktail a little bit out of ratio. We are going to use some pineapple juice, and we're going to top it off with club soda. All right, so we'll start. I'm going to use ice in 2 different ways here. I'm going to use ice to stir, then I'm going to strain it, and we're going to put some ice to drink in the glass. So the recipe that I came up with, and seems to be pretty good, is going to start with 2 ounces of the Old Smokey Moonshine. This is kind of an apple moonshine. So we're going to use 2 ounces, and that'll about take our whole sample here. So there we go. That's the whole thing. And then we're going to use 1/2 of an ounce of the amaretto. As I said, that amaretto and falernum. Amaretto and falernum, that's a little too, no, I might pour a little back. I know a professional bartender would never do this, but it's my own stock. I can do what I want. So there we're really good with our 1/2 ounce. And stop rocking. And the same thing with the falernum. We're going to use 1/2 ounce of that. It's not much, but it's not a very big cocktail. You know, it's going to end up having about a 4-ounce cocktail here. By the time you add club soda Yeah, the ice, it's going to be, full glass there. So we have our ½ ounce of falernum. We're going to take an ounce of pineapple juice. We're experimenting. Well, I'll tell you, we did so many different mixes and ratios before we hit what we think is the right one. I don't know what I do for this channel. We had to consume all of those drinks, but we had put in way too much of the pineapple juice, I believe. And this seems to be a pretty good ratio. So we got 2 ounces to a ½ an ounce to a ½ ounce of both the syrups, and then 1 ounce of the juice. And then we're going to use our magic glow cube. Drop that right in there. We got a few more ice cubes. It's looking good already, isn't it? And then we're going to strain out those ice cubes. And the only garnish we're using is that glow cube. But doesn't that look great? Look at that. But of course, the real test is in the taste. Let's see how it tastes. I'm not going to taste it yet. I did forget something. I was wondering why it doesn't look like it's topped off. I didn't add the club soda. So you topped off just a little club soda. I bet that's not even going to be an ounce. Typically you don't stir the club soda. We just, top that off almost like a floater. I like to stir it and make sure that we're getting a good taste for the drink. So there we go. This is really what we were waiting on. That is a really interesting cocktail. Falernum it's got a unique flavor, and I think if I'm getting anything out of this, it's that falernum. We didn't put much in it, but this is really delicious. I'm going to try it now from the sugar rim side. That's good too. Getting a little bit of that cinnamon. I don't think it's necessary, however, because the amaretto and the falernum gives it so much sweetness combined with just that little bit of pineapple juice that I think we hit it. And I hope you give this a try. I haven't seen anyone else out on YouTube that has tackled this cocktail yet, probably because it's so new, and I haven't seen, Disney certainly didn't release it, and I haven't seen any Disney bartenders. But I suspect that we are really, really close on this one. I hope you give it a shot. Yep. I think that, can't wait to get up to Walt Disney World and have a couple of these, try them at the different locations, see how uniform the cocktail is, and see how it compares to ours. But I think we hit the nail on the head on this one. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I encourage you to like and share the video. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner, and don't forget to ring that bell icon. That way you'll know when I post new videos. I'm Mark, and this is the Average Me Channel.